my name is Stacey, and today I'm getting my tragus pierced. I decided to get my tragus pierced because once I came here with my friends and they got their piercings, and from what I saw, the place was really hygienic and clean, and the staff was really nice. So I decided to come here to get my piercing.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to get my tragus pierced.
Okay, so you're going to read your initial here and fill out the bottom.
Hi, that would be me. I'm doing your tragus.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go set up. Got my seat. Hello.
Let's go.
Okay, what are we doing on you?
Tragus.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
Steve's here. I would go and tell him right now.
Yeah, tell me right now.
Like I care.
Hey, darling.
Hello.
So we're gonna, what side are we gonna do?
This side.
Okay, you have a nice little tragus. Okay, I gotta get set up for you. Okay, I'm gonna put out some alcohol to clean your ear with.
I can fight with the toughest of the tough. I can laugh in the face of all my insecurities. Anytime, anywhere, anything, I'm strong enough. But when you're holding me
Okay, so here's your choices. So this will just look like a bead, or I can give you a jewel. I could give you a small hoop, but I tend not to because everybody catches them on their brush and really good.
Okay.
What do you want?
I want the jewel.
Like the jewel? Me too. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to make a little mark, and you can take a look at it in the mirror, but you have no choice anyways. Wherever I mark it is where you get it. I'll show you. There's not too much room. Because what we're going to do is mark it at the widest point. Like the average piercing is in here at extremities, 7 minutes in and out the door. Cleaning, marking, setup, and the piercing. So I'll mark here for you at the widest point. And that looks perfect. You want to have a look in the mirror at that?
Yeah, that was fine.
That's good? Okay. Give you the mirror so you don't throw it across the room. I'm going to put a clamp on it. Okay? So with tragus piercings, generally the worst part of the piercing is the clamp. Okay? Because I'm going to be clamping it sort of hard and pulling and pushing a little bit, but I'll move really quickly so it's over for you really quickly. So we're going to bend out the needle. And we're clamp up. Once again, there's your jewelry. Okay? All right, darling. So, once I get the clamp on your ear, I want you to close your eyes for the piercing. Listen to my voice. When I tell you to breathe in, I want you to breathe into your chest and hold it. When I say breathe out, breathe it all out at one time.
lost in your touch, I'm completely defenseless. Baby, it's almost too much. I'm helplessly, hopelessly, recklessly falling in love. So let consequence do what it will to us. I don't care. Let the stars stand as witness to it all. Say the
Jewelry's in. How are you doing? All right?
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the needle. And then just sit tight for a second. We'll put the backing on. Was easy?
Yep.
Girl, that's what I like to hear. Okay, so we're going to get a straight clamp. And that's just so I can hold the jewelry. So I put the backing on so we don't have to push and pull too much. So let's done. You lived? Now, I'm not going to put this on overly tight because in case your tragus decides to swell up just a little bit. It's a fairly thick tragus actually. Pinching him anyway. There we go, babe. Hold on. And I'm just going to clean off the purple ink. There, you didn't even give me a drop of blood, you vampire. Most of the time, traguses do give us a little drop here and there. But you're pretty good. We're just going to keep an eye on that for a second.
I just can't pretend anymore. I'm too sturdy to fall. 'Cause when you're
I'm going to go through this with you just so I know you got it, okay? So the most common cause of infection is from touching your jewelry or the piercing with unwashed hands. So don't touch it, don't let anybody else touch it, no mouths on it, no dogs licking it, like lots of common sense, okay? So the best way to heal these is to take a shower twice a day, all right? When you go in the shower, I want you to wash your hands with an antibacterial soap, lather up the piercing, rinse it off, okay? Now, in about an hour or two from now, you're going to make some sort of a scab because we made a hole, right? A piercing hole. So when the scab gets hard, the jewelry is going to get stuck in place, okay? So it's very important that you not turn it or move it. If you force it to move, you tear the scab. So the more you tear the scab, the slower it heals and the more chance you have of getting what's called a keloid scar. You know, sometimes you see people with these big ugly scars on their ears. Generally, that's from playing with the jewelry too much, okay? So no forcing it to move. After a week or two, you're going to notice that it's moving on its own anyways, and that just means you're healing. Okay? So go in the shower, wash your hands, wash the piercing, lather it off. If it's stuck in place, don't force it to move, okay? Then when you get out of the shower, I want you to pat it dry with tissue, paper towel. Toilet paper is good too, but don't use a bath towel. People share bath towels, they get dirty, you can infect your piercing. Okay? So pat it dry, and then I'm going to give you this aftercare. So don't be stingy with that. There's enough there for 20 piercings. So I want you to completely soak a Q-tip in the aftercare. And I want you to spin the Q-tip between your fingers and go around underneath the jewel. Any crusties from the scab that have formed will come off because you're spinning it, and the aftercare will sink in. Use the other side of the Q-tip to do the inside. Okay, so you don't cross-contaminate. Okay, so sometime between 3 weeks and a month and a half, you should notice that there's never hardly any crusties on it. That means you're healed. That means you stop using the aftercare. Don't just stop in one day, go to once a day, and then in a couple more days, go to every other day, every third day, every fifth day, till you're not using it at all. And then keep the bottle for any other piercings you want. Never put rubbing alcohol on your piercing, never, ever, ever. Okay? If you think it's sore or irritated, just come and bug me. I'm Steve.
Thank you.
All right, honey. See you later.
Hopelessly, hopelessly, recklessly falling in love. But I am not afraid.
Take care.
I am not afraid.
I'll give you the sheet.
'Cause when you hold to me like this, I'm carelessly lost in your touch.
I'm going to go through this.
I'm completely defenseless, baby, it's almost too much. I'm helplessly, hopelessly, recklessly falling. I'm helplessly, hopelessly, recklessly falling in love.
So go in the shower, wash your hands, wash the piercing, and then keep the bottle from the piercing you want. Never put rubbing alcohol on your piercing, never, ever, ever. Okay? If you think it's sore or irritated, just come and bug me. I'm Steve.
Thank you.
All right, honey. See you later.